Remember how much you hated going to sleep as a kid? Somehow, you just knew. The real party doesn't start till way past bedtime. Turns out, you were right.
So delicious. I feel like this is gonna save my life tonight.
There's a whole other world waiting for you out there after midnight, and it's full of great things to eat.
Woo! That's a good sandwich.
I am in heaven.
Yum, yum, get you some.
The wee small hours mean big fun in late night paradise. In New York, the city that never sleeps, there's no waiting till the weekend for brunch. It's on and popping right now at Bad Burger.
We make the baddest burgers in New York City, baby.
Okay, owner Keith Masco, how bad are they?
BAD actually stands for brunch all day, because you can get brunch 24 hours a day.
And that's why this is the greatest city in the world. Bad Burger does a revved up version of Eggs Benedict that's a total brunch game changer, the pulled pork Benedict. And it's made by their scary talented chef, Jillian. She starts with a large pork butt and a dry rub. It boasts all the classic ingredients you'd expect: garlic, cumin, salt, and get this, fresh ground espresso coffee. That'll wake you up.
See, this is how you get the love into your food. By just being sweet and tender with it. Maybe give it a compliment. You're the best pork butt I've seen all day. I think this thing's been working out.
Jillian, you're making me blush. Okay, once that fat renders down in the oven with all those flavors, tasty business.
This is like the perfect butt.
While that roasts away, it's time to build the base. Forget tired old English muffins. Bad Burger uses deep-fried discs of yummy potatoes. Jillian mashes up a mess of home fries and sweet potatoes. P.S. That's a regular-sized masher. She's just really tiny.
So I think other than a meat tenderizer, this is the best thing to have for the zombie apocalypse.
A little buttermilk and breading, then into the deep fryer till they're golden like Ponyboy. Now she goes into multitask mode, poaching eggs, whipping up the chipotle hollandaise, and caramelizing some barbecue sauce on that perfect pulled pork. Then she brings it all together with a side of Bad's apple slop.
Here it is. The biggest, baddest breakfast in New York City, the pulled pork Benedict, and you can get it only here at Bad Burger.
It's gooey and cheesy and eggy and meaty, and it's everything in the right proportion.
It's very surprising. This is my first time trying this. And I didn't expect potatoes. I didn't even know what was inside of it.
The hash brown bottom? Amazing.
The pulled pork is juicy, the egg is poached right, the potato part is nice and crispy, and the chipotle is not too spicy. Oh my God.
This on point.
As long as we're not waiting for the weekend for brunch, why wait till November for Thanksgiving? The Thanksgiving burger will leave you stuffed and grateful right now. It boasts all the classic ingredients you'd expect: mashed potatoes, gravy, cranberry sauce, and crispy fried onions, which, let's face it, are the best part of that green bean casserole stuff. But pay special attention to Keith's patty prep technique, and you'll never try out another burger again.
Our burgers are the juiciest burgers in New York City because we have a special process that locks all the juice in.
He lays down a little clarified butter and puts the patty on top of that.
Now we immediately mash it down for about 12 seconds, pretty much as hard as you can. Then we immediately salt them. It sears them, and the butter and the fat in the meat caramelize, puts a sear of about 1/8 of an inch on the bottom of the burger, which stops the juice from leaving through the bottom.
Now, while Keith gets that stacked up, a quick blessing. Thank you for this Bad Burger we are about to receive, for the mashed potatoes, the cranberry sauce, the crispy onions, and especially Grandma's secret recipe gravy. Come on, Keith, you can tell us what's in the gravy.
Now, all I can tell you about our secret recipe is that it came from my great-great-grandmother, and I won't let our cooks have the recipe here, and I won't let anybody else make it, because I flat out don't trust our cooks. They might go to my competition with our secret recipe, and then the cat's out of the bag, and I'll have to, you know, kill them.
Okay. Family recipes, weirdness, tension. This really is just like regular Thanksgiving.
And voila, a Thanksgiving burger.
I think I'm gonna have to just do this for Thanksgiving every year instead of an actual turkey.
So when you need to make one last stop after last call, but before Betty buy, a good bet is Bad Burger. There's no place like Atlanta, Georgia, home of the Braves and land of the free-spirited.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Things get a little wild around here.
When the sun goes down, anything goes, especially a meal between dinner and breakfast. We'll call Dinkfest.
This is good, man. Sweet and spicy, can't go wrong.
Want some? There's one place that outperforms the rest.
At Delia's Chicken Sausage Stand, we are all about big, fat, fabulous sausage. I may have neglected to mention this, but I'm Delia, and this is my chicken sausage stand, so you better come on and let me feed you.
I've been coming to Delia since the day it opened.
And haven't stopped. Okay?
This is where it's going
This is
on.
the after party.
Absolutely.
You go to the club, then you come to Delia's. That's just what you do.
How often do we get drunk is how often we come here, all right? That's every night.
When it's time to soak up the night's high spirits and ready yourself for the day ahead, you'll need a dose of Delia's home remedy, a deliciously beautiful disaster known as the hot mess.
Hello, jalapenos.
This sausage is making a stand. It's a no porking zone. Delia is the queen of chicken bangers. And of course, everything here is made from scratch.
We use all natural chicken thighs. We hand debone them. You know, it just takes a minute to do it right. Count your fingers. Try to end with 5 if you began with 5. You spice it, you let it rest, and then grind it. A little bit of paprika, a little bit of cayenne, a little bit of crushed reds. That's really going to give you your heat and the nice flavor on the finish. And of course, you need a little bit of brown sugar because everything is better with dark brown sugar.
Next up, mincing the meat.
My favorite part.
Because Delia don't see nothing wrong with a little clump and grind.
Feed the goodness in. Don't put your fingers in too deep. Got some rules, even though we are here late night.
Rule number 2, call in the big guns.
Snap, hot. John, back me up on this. Every great sausage maker knows you have to lube the tube.
Seriously?
Seriously. After you lube the tube, you have to stuff your cylinder with all of that big, fabulous sausage.
Seriously?
Seriously. I didn't make this up. I'm just telling you how it's done.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Hold on. Can't take your eye off the sausage.
We'll take your word for it. After that, tie them off, measure them out, and pop them in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. And these babies are ready.
Hot stuff and sausage too.
Saucy. It's no secret what makes this wurst the best. A silky southern-style tomato and vinegar-based barbecue dip, known in these parts as comeback sauce.
This is what keeps you coming back for more.
One taste, and they may never leave, especially when a fresh from Philly moist amoroso roll serves as the vessel.
We do our homemade black bean and chicken chili, a nice big ladle of that. We top it with our homemade beer and cheese sauce. Everything's better with cheddar and some spicy pickled jalapenos, because what's gonna get you home safely on a Friday night? A hot mess.
It kicks butt, man. It's spicy, but it's light. It's not greasy.
That's really good. The chili has a good seasoning on it.
I feel like this is gonna save my life tonight.
I get some of the chili that's full of flavors, and then I got that heat that gets me on the end, and then I've got that cheddar that gives it that zing. So it's great. I love it.
Oh my gosh. A little messy.
I think this is the essence of comfort food. You take a big bite of this and everything's gonna be okay.
You may have to loosen your belt along with your inhibitions, but some things are worth it, like these perfectly packed punches of hell yeah, the sloppy sliders.
Once you take that bite out of it, pow, bam, that's what you're looking for.
Order up.
So after we grind the sausage, we can either make the link or we can make the patty. So what you need is a little bit of deli paper. You need your sausage scooper, and literally you're just going to make some, dare I say, sausage balls. Yep. And then what do? Spank the sausage.
Time to turn it up. With a little splash of water to speed up the process, these patties are done in minutes.
And top each bun with our patty.
And you can call it a comeback. More of the sauce we just can't get enough of coming at you.
And the pickled jalapeno, because it just bursts the flavor.
They're absolutely delicious.
delicious. They're a little spicy from the sausage and also the jalapeno. You get the doughy bread, and then you just get the cheesy goodness at the end.
Get a little heat, and I get a little that sweetness from the sauce. But then you come right on in with the bread. It just wraps it all up, and this sausage.
No matter where you're coming from or what state of mind you're in, Delia's has got you covered.
I can change a person's day, a whole day, by serving them honest, good food.
You just come here, you be real, and you get some food to make you better. It's so good. Cheers.
Got a late night hankering but feeling a little light in the pocketbook? There's a place in Florida made just for you.
$5, holler at me all day.
Most restaurants are built around a single style of food, or even one certain recipe. But in St. Petersburg, they've got a place inspired by a price, specifically $5.
Welcome to $5 Drinkery.
Josh Connell's $5 Drinkery is the hoppinest late-night fun spot in Florida. And nothing on the menu will set you back more than a fin.
I love this place because they're so creative. It's not the run-of-the-mill chicken fingers or pizza.
We took a fine dining establishment and dropped it down to being a dive bar. I don't like white linen tablecloths. I don't like fine china. Who doesn't have $5 in their pocket? And who doesn't want to come out, get something delicious, get something to drink, coming out to a fun environment and get treated right?
Low prices can lure folks in once. If the food's no good, they won't be back. But $5 Grub is a bargain at twice the price, especially their best-selling sandwich, the Mac and Cheese Melt. A gooey conglomeration of barbecue pork, pasta, and rich melty cheese. Where's the best starting point for making this wild sandwich? That'd be the butt, Bob.
We're gonna start off here with 2 20-pound pork butts. We're gonna add a blackened redfish seasoning. We're gonna go all over that pork. Just like any good dish out there, you gotta add a little extra pepper to it.
That's followed by salt, diced peppers, and onions. Then J-Dog cracks open a can of the most important ingredient, a little brewski.
It's brewed right here in Tampa Bay. It's a very high IBU, which means really bitter, high in alcohol content. Just good enough to loosen up all that pork, but it's gonna get a flavor in there that is just, you can't duplicate.
That's one for the roast and one for the host. The pork cooks down in the oven, low and slow for 10 hours. Meanwhile, cheese is married to mac. Josh prefers sensual shells to standard elbow macaroni, ever since the Mac and Cheese Melt was born in a fit of hungover inspiration.
Literally after a night of drinking, I went to my fridge and all I had was a little bit of macaroni and cheese left over, a little bit of barbecue pulled pork from maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and a couple of slices of bread. And amazingly enough, you slap it all together and you get a Mac and Cheese Melt. So naturally that thing had to make it to a menu.
Now it's time to lay the foundation.
We're gonna throw down 2 pieces of toast, a whole bunch of butter. We all know butter makes everything better. We're gonna take 2 pieces of American cheese. Don't be shy with cheese. Cheese is the way to please.
Indeed. Let the cheese on cheese action begin. Next comes the meat. How much do you pile on exactly?
It's about 2 to 3 ounces. I don't know if you noticed, but we don't really measure anything around here. Food cost isn't exactly what we're looking for.
That must make your customers happy and your accountant crazy. Tag it with some homemade barbecue sauce and it's ready. What do you do now? Put it on some of Grandma's fine china, I imagine?
We don't serve drunk people fancy plates around here. We use red baskets and aluminum foil. And that's a Mac and Cheese Melt.
Seriously? Mac and cheese on my pulled pork? What don't you like about it?
It really is. Oh my God.
This pork was so slow roasted, you can just tell by the taste of it. There's even noodles in here. Oh my goodness, it's mac and cheese. I'm so happy. I love it.
Bar hopping works up a mighty big appetite, and $5 has just the thing to fill it. The Texas Burger. It starts with only the leanest of ground beef. Psych! Just kidding. This cowboy is an awesome grease bomb.
When you're out partying, getting hammered, I mean, what else do you want more than a greasy burger? We use the fattiest stuff we can get our hands on. 80-20, that's the leanest stuff we're gonna use around here. If I can get my hands on something fattier, I'm using it.
While that cooks off, it's jalapeno slicing time.
And you wanna get nice, thin slices. We like to leave the seeds in because this burger right here is gonna have some spice to it. It's gonna have a lot of kick.
Those give a slice of pepper jack some extra pep. Great burger if it ends there, but Josh ain't done yet. He equips it with a stack of crunchy homemade onion rings and finishes it with a flourish of sriracha aioli.
Not something you're gonna find in a store, not something you're gonna be able to buy from anybody. It's made right here at 5 Bucks Drink It. We're gonna douse that puppy in sriracha aioli.
Yum. I'll give you $5 for that bottle right now.
And our signature burger, right there, $5.
It's crazy that this is only $5. It's so good. It's really delicious.
Want a little something something to satisfy your sweet tooth and your salty tooth? There's an app for that. Fried Bacon.
I have a beer with my amazing fried bacon with maple syrup. It's the epitome of American amazing. $5 for the beer and the bacon. Can't beat that. The best combination I have ever had. So good.
How does 5 Bucks Drinkery stay afloat selling big quality food at rock bottom prices? Volume, volume, volume. The flavors and the fun here are turned up all the way. You can bet your last $5 on it. Next stop, Ohio. We're nestled between downtown Columbus and the Ohio State campus. You'll find the Short North, a vibrant arts district that pops off after midnight. And where's everybody headed at this hour?
Surly Girl Saloon, Columbus, Ohio.
Surly Girl, founded by besties Liz Lusner and Carmen Owens, is like an Old West saloon set on a pirate ship, and it's so friendly, they've pretty much changed the definition of surly.
I have lots of girlfriends that are not about, pink and bows and ribbons. We're surly and we're out there and having a good time and drinking whiskey. So we wanted to make a place that we would be comfortable coming to.
Girls and boys alike love what's served on Surly Swashbuckler Super Supper trays. Today's special, pigs in a biscuit. Chef Lara Rinaldo is just about to start pulling some pork, which they season post-roasting.
I've got our cumin right here in the middle. I've got our red pepper flakes, which are just for a little bit of heat, and our Jamaican jerk seasoning, just to give it a little bit of that Caribbean flair.
To lock in all those flavors on the pork, Lara puts it in a pot with caramelized onions, sauteed garlic, and a little pork and chicken stock.
You guys hear that right now? That crackling? That sizzling? That's the onions and garlic cooking. They're bringing out all that flavor, getting all that goodness out of there. This smells amazing right now. This is gonna be delicious.
Then she juices up the flavor even more.
So right now we're gonna go ahead and deglaze it with a little bit of orange juice to give it, just a little extra citrus for that Caribbean flavor.
About an hour later, and
boom, pork is done.
That sweet, succulent pork gets framed by a pair of fluffy homemade buttermilk biscuits. Then Lara ups the comfy factor to DEFCON Spud.
All comfort dishes need a good side of mashed potatoes right here.
I don't want to freak anyone out with the H word, but Surly Girl's late night grub is actually kind of healthy. They don't even have a deep fryer. And am I seeing things, or is that fresh steamed broccoli?
So who says bar food can't be a little bit healthy? But of course we balance that out with a little sweetness. Gotta have your cupcake on the plate here. This is our pigs in a biscuit, Swashbuckler Super Supper tray.
I have the Slosh Bucket Super Sipper. Slosh Bucket Super Sipper. Slosh Bucket Super Sipper. I don't know, but it's really good. It doesn't matter what it's called. All that matters is how it tastes. I don't even know.
The pigs in a biscuit.
Pigs in a biscuit.
Wow. It's so delicious. Taste the barbecue sauce, you taste the meat, and you definitely taste the country biscuit, which is exactly what I want when I'm maybe a little bit drunk and I need something in my system to get me home for the night.
This is probably some of the best pulled pork I've had in the city.
The pulled pork is out of this world, but maybe you'd like to take a look at where this whole thing started. Pie, anyone? Conveniently located in one of Columbus, Ohio's coolest neighborhoods is Surly Girl. Just what is a Surly Girl? It's someone who takes her snacks very seriously. In fact, it's how the whole place came to be.
You can't really leave out why we opened this restaurant, which was the corn chip pie. I mean, it's a pile of corn chips, some chili, some cheese, some sour cream. And it seemed like we almost built the whole menu around just having that dish, which is kind of crazy.
You mean crazy delicious.
This is the ultimate flavor combination. Corn chips, chili, cheese.
Surly Girl sits right at the intersection of naughty and nice, and maybe no dish captures that essence more than their famous boozy cupcakes.
We've been known to do cupcakes for over 8 years, doing all kinds of fun flavors. Most of our cupcakes tend to be pretty boozy influenced. Lots of whiskey, lots of vodka, sometimes tequila, whatever we can, find behind the bar.
Today, Lara's whipping up a batch of the root beer bourbon buttercreams.
All right, so now I'm gonna make our famous bourbon buttercream. First step, we're gonna go ahead and reduce some root beer, make a nice reduction out of that.
Who even knew you can do that? Mind blown. That sweet concentrated sauce gets mixed into the rest of the usual cupcake ingredients, then into the oven.
So we're gonna go ahead and start with putting our softened butter right in this bowl here. The main ingredient to our root beer and bourbon cupcakes is the bourbon. Pour that right in. It's really all we need, but we don't want to leave any behind, so cheers, Columbus.
It's the powdered sugar that really gets things smoking, especially when Lara cranks the mixer up to 11, until finally it's done. So how'd it turn out?
Nice and bourbony, just the way we like it.
You left the pig.
It's so good, isn't it? There's bourbon, guys. There's bourbon in this frosting. It's absolutely amazing.
I had no clue this cupcake had bourbon in it. A little messy, but it's worth it. Just tops it off. You can't get any better.
So for late night fun in the Midwest, vote Surly and vote often, if you know what's good for you.
Kicking ass and taking names. That's what us Surly girls do here.
For good eats and good music, any time of the day or night, you better head down to Austin, Texas, the live music capital of the world. And while you're there, you'll kick yourself if you don't pick up a plate of some of the best fried chicken in town.
I'm Miss P, and this is Miss P's Electric Cock.
Oh my God, a lot of flavor.
So good. Peas Chicken is the bomb.com.
Miss P, or P Mama, is Perry Ray. Back in the day, her great-grandma, Big Mama, taught her how to make fried chicken. Miss P took that recipe and has been using it to feed hungry Austinites since 2010.
I think Big Mama looks down from the skies, and it's very happy for me.
Miss P sits on Austin's famous South Congress Street. On a boulevard of cool joints, this one is easy to spot.
There it is. Chicken.
This is our trailer. We adoringly named her Peaches, and she's a 1951 Spartan Imperial Mansion, and we think she's sexy and adorable, and she's ours.
At Miss P's, it's all about the love and her crispy fried chicken. To achieve this golden greatness, Miss P bathes the chicken in her special wet dredge.
So this is the wet dredge that we actually use. It's a buttermilk wet dredge, and it has a secret sauce in it that actually gives it some flavor that we like, because we like things spicy at Miss P's Electric Cock.
So what's in this wet dredge that makes it so special and so spicy?
I can't tell you what's in this dredge. I'm gonna tell you that there's buttermilk and a secret hot sauce, and that's all you get to know.
One thing we do know is once it's wet dredged, it's time for the dry dredge. After all the dredging's done, Miss P heats up the peanut oil and gives the chicken a dunk.
We have our completed three-piece, beautiful chicken, and we garnish it with some herbs, a little bit of escabeche, which is your pickled jalapeno, onions, and we finished it off with a beautiful sweet roll. Yum, yum, get you some.
Miss P fries up her chicken all day, but when the sun sets, things really get lively.
Those flavors go together extremely well. That's Texas hot.
It's just a good Southern recipe, it reminds me of home.
Now, there's a secret to eating Miss P's chicken. The secret is you bite the jalapeno head off, let the juice run down the skin, and then you eat the skin as is. You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
It's so good. It's electric. It's so crunchy. It tastes so delicious. It's like an onion. It's just layers and layers of juiciness and flavor.
Flavors and the spice and everything just explodes in your mouth.
I need another napkin. Can you pass me a napkin? Yes.
And the second best thing about it as well is the nightlife, the atmosphere, the musicians, they kind of get you up and wanting you to get up and dance, and it just feels so at home here. If you haven't had a chance to eat this chicken, you should definitely get on down here because it's freaking awesome.
There are two things folks in Wisconsin don't mess around about: late night eats and cheese.
The cheese is the best. You seriously need to try this. Have you not tried this yet?
Our next late night jaunt takes us to Madison, Wisconsin, home to the University of Wisconsin. Madison is also capital of America's Dairyland. So what do Madisonites like when it comes to after-hours eats? It's all about the cheese. Ah, the cheese, piled high on an oversized slice of pizza.
Hi, I'm Nick.
I'm Marty.
Welcome to Ian's Pizza.
It's fantastic.
Exactly.
I've been eating at Ian's Pizza since I was probably 10 years old.
They have the science down. Pizza science.
This ain't some ordinary pizza joint. Marty and Nick have built their career on baking up creative, crusty creations. If they can dream it, they'll put it on a pie.
First of all, we'll put anything on a pizza.
Anything on a pizza?
Anything you want.
Grilled chicken, spicy chicken,
Tomato pesto, spinach feta pesto.
beer chili slice.
Chipotle pork and bean.
We do Thanksgiving on a slice. Made a crab rangoon pizza one time.
Yeah.
But what about the classics?
A lot of the people coming from out of town that don't know what we do are coming in the door and they're like, I'll have a sausage. And, you know, we don't give them too much of a hard time. We do have the best cheese, pepperoni, or sausage pizza that you can get.
I would agree.
But we've made our name on the crazy stuff, the really innovative stuff.
Crazy plus pizza plus Wisconsin equals what? Mac and cheese pizza, that's what.
We sell more mac and cheese pizza than any other slice that we sell. Maybe more than any other slice combined out of all the other pizza. We sell a lot of mac and cheese pizza.
Tons.
Let's stop all this talking and get to throwing some pies.
We don't necessarily throw the dough because it's not the fastest way to make a pizza.
Copy that. No throwing.
We're just going around, staying on the outside of your dough, get that perfect stretch. We're looking for a 20-inch pie, which is the size of the peel.
Now it's time to say cheese.
We add some Wisconsin mozzarella. People in Wisconsin love cheese. Next, we're gonna take some of these elbow mac noodles that we boiled up. We're gonna spread those on the pizza. Well, if you're looking for your carb overload, this is probably it.
Then Nick squirts on a generous amount of homemade creme fraiche for even more rich, creamy goodness.
You know, your traditional pizza will have a marinara base, which we also do, but this is a different spin on a pizza in general. We're doing a cream base. And that's just gonna make the best mac and cheese. I love this pizza. We make this pizza all the time. I still eat it. Everyone's eating it. We'll eat it after the bar time. This is a great way to end your night, for sure.
Then the pie gets laid on the pizza stone and slid into the oven for about 6 minutes. Once it comes out, it's finished off with some Wisconsin cheddar, don't you know?
Mac and cheese on a pizza, the ultimate Wisconsin comfort food.
It's good. It's perfect.
Super cheesy, crispy crust. The cheese is the best.
You're in Wisconsin, so you better find something with cheese on it.
You seriously need to try this. Have you not tried this yet?
This right here, macaroni and cheese pizza, is better than going home with a stranger at night.
With an endorsement like that, who needs any other pizza? We do. Especially when it's a pizza piled high with barbecue brisket and tater tots. This pie starts like they all do, by stretching, not throwing the dough. Then some local Wisconsin mozzarella is heaped on.
We got the mozz, let's add some tots. Tater tots is, well, you know, you can put potatoes on it to get you that steak and potatoes, Wisconsin thing. But why put potatoes on it when you can put tater tots on it?
And why have steak when you can have brisket that's been smoked low and slow for 18 hours?
Bringing a little south to the Midwest. Barbecue. Speaking of barbecue, we're gonna put the barbecue sauce. It's a homemade barbecue sauce that we make here. Really complements the smoke flavor of the brisket.
A trip into the oven, and this bumbling barbecued bar food is done.
There it is, brisket and tots pizza. And if you don't meet anybody on those cold winter nights in Wisconsin, this pie will keep you warm.
Definitely. I would not have expected it to taste like this.
That is really good.
Brisket isn't usually something that you put on a pizza, so when you mix that with like barbecue sauce and cheese, it's like just merging of like the two best food worlds ever.
So if you find yourself down a few drinks in the Badger State, get in with the Ian's crowd and grab a slice of that crazy pie.
Completely worth a trip to Wisconsin. Get your ticket, get in your car right now. I'll see you at Ian's.
Looking for a real joint? Somewhere off the beaten path where only the locals go? Look no further.
Cooter Brown's is the ultimate place to eat late night in the Big Easy. You better be hungry, you better be drunk.
Think of late night New Orleans, and you probably think of the French Quarter. But to experience the city after hours like the locals do, head uptown. While you're there, hit up Cooter Brown's for a brew and some hearty late night grub, Big Easy style.
This is kind of an escape. It's not anything like the Quarter or anything downtown, and this is where the locals go.
Cooter Brown's is a no-frills kind of joint, but they take their beer seriously, with more than 400 kinds to choose from. As for the eats, they don't slack on that either. Trust me, this ain't your average bar food.
This could be considered an ultimate sandwich.
Chef Carly knows Crescent City locals will settle for nothing less.
I do have a passion when I make the food here. I mean, we love what we do. We love serving people. I mean, that's what we do in New Orleans. We eat.
For a crowd that likes to drink, but is also discerning when it comes to tasty eats, you better be able to deliver the goods. And that's just what Cooter Brown's Bayou Philly does.
This is the Bayou Philly, New Orleans version of the Philly cheesesteak.
It may be a Philly, but it starts with Gulf shrimp, a Louisiana staple. Those go on the flat top with a little S&P. But what comes next puts the Bayou in this bad boy.
This is Louisiana-style alligator sausage. Alligator sausage has kind of a gamey flavor, but it depends how the sausage is made. This is made with a lot of spices and onions and local seasonings.
The team of Gator and Shrimp do a little hang time on the grill to get nice and toasty.
This may be the only time you see a shrimp and a gator hanging out together. Now we're gonna throw the onion and pepper mix in with the sausage and shrimp.
So far, this sandwich feels more po' boy than Philly.
All right, this step is what makes this sandwich comparable to the Philly cheesesteak. We've got our American cheese and our pepper jack cheese. We're gonna take 2 slices of each.
All that meat and drool-worthy dairy ducats get stacked on some French bread. But not just any French bread. This is Leidenheimer, the holy grail of baguettes for Crescent City locals.
People love this sandwich because it is New Orleans. You've got your shrimp and your alligator sausage. It's from the Bayou.
That's good.
Getting spicy and cheesy and greasy. Awesome.
Everybody knows after a couple beers, you get real hungry. With the combination of sausage, shrimp, and cheese, it really hits the spot.
Woo! That's a good sandwich. It's got everything you would love in a sandwich. Gulf shrimp, it's got the alligator sausage. It's all there, but with that New Orleans twist, so good.
The Bayou Philly is a riff on a classic New Orleans sandwich, but the muffalata is as quintessential as it gets.
You're not going to get any muffalata better in New Orleans than you're going to get here in Cooter Brown's. This is where it's at.
The sandwich starts where all sandwiches do, with the bread, but not your ordinary sliced white.
This is a big bun.
That big bun is piled high with Italian meats, salami, ham, and mortadella.
Locals do love this. I believe it originated with the Italian immigrants into the city. It's stuck. It's still here. Some people do say that the muffalata is as popular as beignets and the French Quarter and Mardi Gras beads. On this muffalata, you get meat, meat, and more meat. So we're gonna put a layer of Swiss cheese first, and then a layer of provolone. Because this is an Italian sandwich, you gotta have provolone.
Unlike classic muffalatas, which are served cold, at Cooter Brown's they are warmed to maxi melty perfection, just right for late night grubbing.
You gotta have melted cheese on late night food. I mean, it's required.
Right now, it's just a ham and cheese sandwich, but a large helping of Italian olive salad pins the muffalata needle in the red.
Look at this thing. It is layer upon layer upon layer of meat and cheese and oily olive salad. You guys better have a big appetite because this is our famous muffalata.
When you bite into this sandwich, it's like a cornucopia of flavors.
It's huge. I mean, it's got tons of stuff in there.
You're gonna get messy no matter what.
You just gotta get prepared to get dirty. There's gonna be oil everywhere. It's gonna be hot.
There's some flavor of that olive salad right there that really comes out.
It's not your typical bar food at all. I mean, this is a great restaurant, you know, without being a bar. The two combined makes a killer combination.
Sounds like just the place to keep your bon toms on the roulette. There are those who feel late-night snacks are synonymous with deep-fried food. If that sounds like you, we've got your new favorite place. Thank us later.
It's like I died and gone to deep fried heaven.
Deep down, we all wish we could live on food that satisfies our most gluttonous desires. And in the college town of Fort Collins, Colorado, there's proof you can stay up till 3 a.m., eat whatever you want, and still make it to class in the morning.
Fat Shack is just every guilty pleasure you could ever want, all rolled into a sandwich.
Conveniently located across the street from the Colorado State campus is the Fat Shack, serving Jersey-style fat sandwiches, crammed with all the deep-fried goodies you crave and Mom hopes you take it easy on. Just ask these two handsome fellas.
I'm Tom. And I'm Kevin. And this is Fat Shack. We got everything deep fried. If it's not deep fried, it's not on our menu.
Come here about, 2 or 3 times a month, maybe 4 times a month if I can afford it.
On the college budget.
On the college budget.
You never know.
Cause hey, when you're studying into the wee hours, you need your energy. So ixnay the almond ray for tonight. All of your favorite fried foods got together and made a baby, and they named it the Fat Shack.
Wow. It's like I died and gone to deep fried heaven.
Just got the most ingredients on our entire list. Pretty much got everything a college kid needs to survive.
The sandwich, it'll blow your mind.
That it will. Carrying the Fat Shack mantle means this hefty hoagie has big mouths to fill. And that starts with the bread.
So a real fat sandwich has to have awesome bread. If you guys know anything about Colorado, it's tough to find good baked bread out here because of the altitude. It took us a really long time to find a bread that tastes exactly like the East Coast. This would get shipped out from actually Ohio, and honestly, it's better than that fresh baked bread that we have out in Jersey.
Tom toasts that up. Then comes the fried foods. Chicken tenders, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, French fries, and jalapeno poppers. Still seems a little on the skinny side to me.
So this is a Philly cheesesteak. It's the same kind of cheesesteak that we use back in the East Coast. These are 2 slabs of it. We're gonna let this cook up a little bit.
What else you got?
Here's 2 slices of American cheese on there.
Ah, yeah, steam it up. Get it all nice and melty. This baby's gonna be loaded.
Believe it or not, everything you see in this bowl is about to go on one sandwich.
Countdown to munch launch in T-minus 10 seconds. Cheesesteak? Check. Fried foods? Check. Honey mustard? Check. Captain, you're now clear for takeoff.
So there you go. If there's not sauce dripping out of it, it's not a Fat Shack sandwich.
It has so many layers. Like, you'd think that all of these foods would clash, but they taste so good.
It's tangy but sweet and crunchy.
There's a lot of food in your mouth at one time. It's got soul. Fried, salty, and sweet. Bread is so fresh. It's that perfect mix of soft and crunchy. It's addictive.
Cheers. Best sauce in the world, I tell you. It's really rich, really sweet, tangy.
This is the best sandwich I've ever had.
Ever?
Ever. Ever. And I'm a college graduate, so I know.
Still can't find something fat enough for you? No problem.
We'll deep fry anything here for $1. Deep fried ramen noodles, deep fried cheesecake, anything edible and legal. Right.
How about some deep fried cream cookies, cakes, and crispy rice treats? The desserts start with a deep dunk into some sweet batter, followed by a flip into the fryer, a quick roll in some powdered sugar, and let your deep fried dessert fantasies commence.
This puts funnel cake to shame. Yeah. It's pretty much the best thing ever. And totally worth the calories and the white stuff all over my face.
Might go into diabetic shock.
Don't worry, Mom. The kids are gonna be all right.
The Fat Shack is F-bomb awesome.
All right.
Cheers to our little girl.
Well, would you look at that?
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Well, that sun peeking over the horizon means it's probably time to call it a night. Someday, when you look back on the post-last call hijinks you enjoyed in late night paradise, it'll all seem like a beautiful dream. The part you can remember anyway. It's one of the greatest partnerships in food history, macaroni and cheese.
Oh my gosh. I don't think it gets much better than bacon and cheese.
Your old childhood friend is all grown up, thanks to a new generation of Mac Daddies and cheeseheads who love to think outside the box.
That's better than my mom's.
Grandma never made this.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
Still, just one bite of the king of comfort foods, and you're instantly transported to mac and cheese paradise. Where better to begin than in America's Dairyland, Wisconsin, where they wear their cheeseheads like a crown, and Mac's Mac and Cheese Shop in Wisconsin Dells is the perfect place for your next cheesecation.
I'm Jackie Morris.
And I'm Nick Morris, and this is Mac's Macaroni and Cheese Shop in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin.
Macaroni and cheese is basically the Navy blazer of foods. It goes with everything, like another hearty local favorite.
Chili is a necessary dish in Wisconsin. You need a chili dish in those cold winter months. So we just kind of took that concept of chili and wrapped it into our mac and cheese.
And the Mac Shack's Chili Mac will warm you up good. But let's begin at the beginning.
This is our homemade house recipe cheese sauce. Every single mac and cheese, this is the starting place. Creamy, rich, Wisconsin dairy, Wisconsin cheese. Everything is Wisconsin.
As the moo juice warms up, Nick adds their secret seasoning. Then what happens?
Next is our main ingredient, the Big Show, Wisconsin Dairyland cheese. We have mozzarella, and then of course American cheese for extra creaminess. And we slowly add these two in. The cheese and the milk is without a doubt the most important aspect. Every single dish will have that regardless of what the topping is, what the flavor is. This is our base. This is really our canvas, as we like to call it.
It's not officially a sauce, though, until you combine it with that mixture of butter and flour, known as roux. Nick likes to add refrigerated roux to his hot cheese. How come?
That's going to really tighten up the cheese sauce and make for that nice texture that we're looking for. And this is going to stay on the stove. There's really not a set time that we have. It's ready when it's ready. And again, we don't want to ever rush it.
While that simmers, it's time to make the chili, using the old recipe passed down from Jackie's dad.
We begin our chili base with tomato sauce.
Add to that lots of hearty hamburger meat, sauteed in real Wisconsin butter, of course. Then the secret blend of spices. Why don't you go ahead and reveal what those are, Nick, on national TV?
I'm just the son-in-law. I had to work pretty hard to get this recipe, so I'm going to try to keep this kind of close to the vest.
Texans may disagree, but out here, it's not chili without beans.
And then just a little bit of ketchup on the top, a little extra tomato flavor in there. Yeah, it gives it a nice little sweetness to it. And this is going to simmer for about an hour, and then it's ready to go in our chili mac.
1 hour later, here comes the fun part. Let's lay in them elbows, ribbed for our pleasure.
The ribs hold the cheese sauce really nice, so make sure that every single macaroni noodle that's in the dish has a nice amount of that cheese sauce stuck to it. Some people use a bread bowl for their chili. We like a mac bowl here.
Finally, it's time to let that cheese flow all around the edges.
We don't like to mix those two up quite yet. We let the guests do that themselves.
Topped with more cheese, then it's into the oven.
Put it in about 350 degrees. It takes about 10 minutes. We'll get that nice brown crust that we're looking for.
For a simple dish, this one has a lot of finishing touches.
First, we're gonna add a dollop of sour cream right in the center. And since you are in Wisconsin, we need a little more cheese. We'll just add a little more cheddar just to the top. Next is our diced onions for a little bit of crunch, some chives as a garnish. Then our secret weapon, corn chips. Give it one more layer of crunch before we serve it to our guests. And finally, as with all of our macs, we're gonna top it off with some homemade toasties. There it is for those cold Wisconsin nights, our chili mac.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Very good.
The flavors are just smooth and meld together really well.
Yumminess! You could taste the onions, the chili, the sour cream.
Yeah, cheese is fantastic. I can taste the cheese and the chili, and it's so creamy. I love this stuff.
One of their most important dishes is the Hangover Mac, nicknamed the McGowan after Nick's former college roommate.
My name is Casey McGowan, and this is the Hangover Mac, named after yours truly.
The Hangover Mac boasts a laundry list of tasty treats designed to repair the damage after a night of too much fun.
Yeah, it's got a hot dog, hash browns, green peppers, onions, and of course mac and cheese. Every junk food imaginable came together and had a big Wapatuli party in the skillet here.
A Wapawati party?
A Wapatuli party is what we call a big rager here in Wisconsin. Everybody would bring like a bottle of booze and you would dump it into a garbage can and it made like a big punch.
Say no more. Sounds like you guys majored in fun. Nick sautés peppers, onions, and mushrooms and gets some hash browns nice and crispy.
After we flip the hash brown, we add 2 slices of hot dog to the mix. Keeping with our Wisconsin theme, these are the same hot dogs used at Miller Park in Milwaukee, where the Brewers play. And we add bacon to this because, hey, everything is better with bacon.
On a tough Sunday morning, you need some spice to clear the cobwebs.
And then we finally top it off with our pepper jack cheese. Gives that hangover mac a nice little kick. Goes perfectly with the rest of the stuff we're about to top this with.
A few garlic breadcrumbs, then into the oven to brown for 5 minutes. Then Nick piles on the toppings. Looking good. But you got anything to increase the heat even more?
Sriracha needs a little extra kick before we send it out. And then finally, as always, our garlic toasties. And here it is, the hangover mac, your perfect Sunday morning cure.
Must be nice having a living legacy this delicious, hey Casey?
Yes, I'm very proud.
Thanks to the dedicated cheeseheads at Mac's Mac and Cheese Shop, Wisconsin once again sets the gold standard for cheesy goodness.
You betcha this is the best macaroni and cheese.
You can bet the dairy farm on it. Mac and cheese, as we're learning, is many things to many people. But for the Mac Shack in Brooklyn, mac and cheese is all about the party.
What's up, what's up? My name's Kevin James. I'm owner of the Mac Shack, and welcome to Brooklyn.
Gotta do it for the Mac.
Oh, look out. When people come into Mac Shack, we want people to always have fun like it's a party. We got great music playing, great atmosphere, real energetic, real live.
The Mac Shack resides in Clinton Hill, an up-and-coming neighborhood in New York's fastest-growing borough.
Brooklyn's a melting pot. You get a little bit of Caribbean flavor in Brooklyn, a little bit of Italian flavor, a little bit of the Spanish flavor, and that's what the Mac Shack is. We mix it all up, and that's what makes Brooklyn, Brooklyn.
And what makes the Mac Shack's mac and cheese stand out from the rest? Well, for one thing, Kevin's love of all things spicy. It's this passion for fire that inspired their signature dish, the jerk chicken mac and cheese.
The jerk chicken mac and cheese, the original jerk chicken mac and cheese. It's something we really hang our hat on. We're the only place that do it, and we do it the best.
The jerk chicken mac and cheese starts with the chicken. Kevin whips up a marinade of garlic, oil, and adobo. Then he gives the chicken a good rub down with all that garlicky goodness.
I can kill Dracula with a slap right now. Pow!
While the chicken cooks, Kevin heats up their version of a classic bechamel sauce.
Mac and cheese has to be creamy, and that's what the bechamel brings to it. It gives it that creamy richness that you love with your mac and cheese, especially as the cheese melts, so it just flows right through the whole mac the entire time.
But this sauce has to have a kick, so he adds a very generous amount of Oscar's jerk seasoning.
Oscar, who makes the seasoning, hands down is the best jerk chicken seasoning I've ever tasted. I'm from Jamaica, and I can stand by it. He's an original, born-bred Jamaican, and his seasonings embodies that flavor of jerk chicken from Jamaica.
That garlic-laden chicken is cut up and added to the pan along with the noodles.
This is my favorite part right here. Just watching everything mix together, everything just mold and meld. It's like a beautiful marriage. It's like Kim and Kanye.
Maybe not that cheesy. Let the layering begin. Kevin lays down a big helping of the chicken mixture into the bottom of the pan.
And now we add the first layer of cheese. First layer, you have Gouda and Fontina. We like to use Gouda and Fontina because Gouda melts well and has a great flavor. And Fontina, it also adds a bit of sharpness to it.
From there, more chicken and noodles are put on top, followed by more cheese, this time Swiss.
Now the final step, we top the mac with breadcrumbs.
A little parsley sprinkled on top for color. And the whole thing is baked for 5 minutes to an exquisite golden brown.
Boom, the original jerk chicken mac. It would change your life.
That may actually be an understatement.
It's orgasmic. Can I say that?
This is a little taste of home. Believe you me, you can't get it any better.
Yes, you get this in Jamaica. I've never tasted it like as good as this in Jamaica.
It's delicious.
Is this the best mac and cheese in America?
Yeah.
Brooklyn may have a lock on spicy mac and cheese, but out in Portland, there's a dish so rich, dare we say, so cheeseburgery. There will be no small talk during dinner.
Can I eat it now?
For our next mac and cheese indulgence, we head to Portland, where there's a local hero blending up creamy concoctions for a whole new generation of mac enthusiasts.
It's Mac and Cheesery.
Emily Everett opened Mac and Cheesery in '08 as a way to help heal her ailing nation.
I love mac and cheese and I love the restaurant industry, and so in the economic downturn when I got laid off, I decided to just jump in and start a restaurant based on my favorite comfort food.
Because when times are tough, folks need something tasty that'll stick to their ribs, like her delicious cheeseburger Mac.
Everyone seems to love it. It's a lot of different comfort foods smashed into one. You've got your mac and cheese, you've got your cheeseburger, there's even bacon in there, and it's just fantastic.
Emily starts her cheese sauce with a roux, made from rice flour because the friendly folks of Portland can tolerate anything except gluten.
So the milk and the cream is nice and warm up to temperature, and we're going to add our secret blend of spices. I tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
And in a town that fetishizes organic this and locally sourced that, Emily answers to a higher calling for the real secret ingredient. What tastes best?
We were playing around with it to make sure it had the best texture and flavor. This is a powdered milk that we use, and we found that non-dairy creamer adds an extra flavor and richness to our gluten-free sauce.
But don't worry, there's still plenty of that local flavor too.
Okay, now that that's good and combined, we're gonna add our local cheddar from the Oregon coast. It's so good. It's the best you can get.
So there's the cheese. Let's move on to the burger. That's not imported beef, is it?
It's gotta be local. It's in Portland.
Oh, thank goodness.
And we'll add a pinch of seasonings, just a little salt and pepper. And while this is browning, we're also gonna add our bacon bits. We just fried it up this morning. And some caramelized onions, which we did this morning. And while this is finishing browning and all these flavors are combining, we'll go ahead and get the pasta cooked.
At Mac, the noodles are parboiled ahead of time because every dish is cooked fresh to order.
I love cooking the cheeseburger Mac because the smell of the bacon and the onions and the ground beef, it just smells like mom cooking on a Sunday.
This is the point where a lot of places will sprinkle some breadcrumbs on their Mac for a little extra texture, but not Emily.
For the cheeseburger, since it's special, we like to top it with barbecue potato chips. It's a cheeseburger and barbecue just goes so well together. It's like a 4th of July picnic. And that's our cheeseburger Mac.
Based in North Portland's eclectic Mississippi district, Mac attracts a very diverse crowd.
The hipsters love mac and cheese, the older people love mac and cheese, the younger people love mac and cheese. It's a universally loved dish, so we get everyone in here.
Emily even extends the cheese tray of friendship to our neighbors to the north with her poutine Mac.
It's based on the Canadian comfort food, poutine, which is normally cheese curds and gravy over French fries, but we use it gravy, noodles, and fried cheese curds, and it's just so delicious.
Let me break this down for the Canadianly challenged. This mac and cheese is covered not in cheese sauce, but in rich brown gravy.
The gravy is made with our drippings from the pulled pork that we make here in-house, and some beef stocks, a secret blend of herbs and spices, and some flour. And when we have the gravy heating up, we're going to deep fry the cheese curds.
Right. The cheese comes in the form of these golden deep-fried little nuggets. After gravy meets noodles, they go right on top.
It's just our gravy which gives it the richness and the creaminess, and then the cheese curds give it the pop of cheese. This is our poutine Mac. You're gonna love it, eh?
The curds really make it pop.
It's nice I don't have to go to Canada to get this. I can get it right here in Portland.
I will eat this until I'm not kidding you, till I'm sick. They're so good. That's the thing about me and cheese.
You and me both. And we have this lady to thank for feeding our habit.
I am living the dream. This doesn't get better than mac and cheese and fun people, so I'm a happy girl.
Let's head for the hills and the little town of Basalt, Colorado, where outdoor enthusiasts and thrill seekers enjoy the steep trails, the rushing waters, the majestic views, and the mac and cheese.
We have a spoon here. We can shovel it in.
It is good. It is so good.
Smoke Modern is all about rib-sticking food that will keep you warm on those cold mountain nights. But how does a menu this rich go over with a bunch of fitness-crazed Coloradans?
Colorado, especially this valley, is known for its healthy lifestyle. While we love that, we're always active, we're here to indulge a little bit. We bring some decadence to the mountains.
Chef and owner Jamie Theriault moved to Colorado from New Orleans and brought his favorite dishes and cooking techniques with him.
Straight from South Louisiana, we're here bringing a little bit of New Orleans and Cajun culture to the mountains of Colorado.
Smoke Modern is a barbecue joint that, thank goodness, also serves up 8 kinds of over-the-top mac and cheese. But what does a marriage of mac and cheese and Cajun cooking actually look like? My friends, it looks like crawfish etouffee mac and cheese.
I had to bring a little comfort from Louisiana here in the form of crawfish etouffee.
The foundation of many Cajun dishes is roux, butter, and flour, cooked to a golden brown perfection.
Well, my mother is a roux expert, and she'll tell you that if you see any black specks in the roux, you have to start over because it'll taste burnt. It should taste toasted, not burnt.
Another Cajun culinary staple is the Trinity. Peppers, celery, and onions. That gets added to the pot and sautéed in the roux.
Now, secondary to the Trinity, but only by a little bit, is garlic.
Jamie adds sweet Creole tomatoes to the pot and a healthy dose of white wine to break down the roux even more.
Here we go.
Lobster broth complements the wine nicely, thank you very much, and makes this etouffee supremely rich.
It is literally the most decadent mac and cheese we've ever made here, and our roster is a long one.
While the etouffee bubbles, simmers, and thickens up, Jamie goes all Marie Antoinette on some crustaceans.
So the first step is to separate the head and the tail. We get rid of the head for now. We'll save that for later. And then we take off a few layers of the peel around the tail and take it out like that. Comme ça.
The crawfish are dumped into the etouffee to warm up. Meanwhile, tomatoes are cooked with a little Kentucky bourbon and then merged with the etouffee along with a big old ladleful of their homemade cheese sauce.
We saute the etouffee and our 3 cheese sauce and let it come together nicely. Doesn't that look awesome?
Old school elbow macaroni is added to the mix, and then finally this rich concoction is put into a casserole, topped with grated pepper jack cheese, and sent to the broiler.
Crawfish mac etouffee bubbling out of the salamander. So good.
If you think it's time to eat, think again.
We're gonna add popcorn crawfish tails, a great sauce, and more vegetables on top. We got crawfish etouffee mac and cheese, a little bit of the bayou at 7,000 feet.
It tastes like etouffee.
It tastes like Louisiana.
We've set the bar at amazing. What could the guys at Smoke Modern possibly do to top that? We'll give you a little hint. There are 8 kinds of mac and cheese at Basalt Smoke Modern. And since this is a barbecue joint, you know there has to be at least one mac and cheese with a barbecue twist. That dish happens to be the Burnt Ends mac and cheese.
Before we opened Smoke, I went on a massive road trip. I hit like 35 barbecue places in 5 days. One of my favorite things was a Kansas City specialty called Burnt Ends. Little did I know it would turn into one of our biggest draws, burnt end mac and cheese.
Burnt ends start by smoking a brisket for at least 12 hours.
Here's the moneymaker. So this thing runs about 24/7. We smoke all our barbecue over Missouri hickory and Colorado applewood.
Once the brisket comes out of the smoker, Jamie cuts off the ends, dices them, and throws them on the flat top.
We love crisping these little bits of brisket up on the flat top so that every mac and cheese has little crispy jewels in it.
Those little crispy nuggets are added to a pan and then cooked down with some Kentucky bourbon. There's also barbecue sauce.
So Kansas City sauces are typically a little sweeter. It's really the type of sauce that most people are familiar with across the country. It's a match made in heaven.
A spicy pepper jack cheese sauce is added to the pan, along with some tomatoes, scallions, and macaroni. From there, it all goes into a casserole dish and is topped off with cheddar cheese.
After 3 minutes in the broiler, we've got some bubbling cheesy love. Little color on top to seal the deal. And some scallions. Voila, burnt end mac and cheese.
Awesome.
good. Oh, it's really good. The little crunchy burnt-end pieces are to die for.
They've got a great little crunch to them.
This is what I get every time I come here. Yeah, I love it.
So get yourself to Basalt, Colorado. Hike, ski, kayak, and then treat yourself to some of Smoke Modern's outrageous mac and cheese. You've earned it. If there is a science to making mac and cheese, then the laboratory is located in the Del Mar Loop neighborhood of St. Louis. The brainchild of former scientist Bill Courtney, Cheeseology is an experiment in creamy combinations served in cast iron skillets.
It's really good.
It's super creamy. Perfection.
The moniker mad scientist of food is often overused, but Bill has the degree to prove it.
I started as a chemist at Washington University and thought I needed to make a change. We're always experimenting with new macaroni and cheese. Just like in the laboratory, we start mixing things up, changing item by item until we get it right.
And none of Bill's formulas have set off a bigger chain reaction than his fusion of mac and pizza known as the Hill. A dish that garnered his shop an award for best use of the worst cheese. It's sort of like winning a daytime Emmy.
Provel cheese is a wonderful cheese. Provel is a great combination of provolone, Swiss, and cheddar all combined. Here in St. Louis, people have a love-hate relationship with it. I absolutely love it. I have no idea why others don't.
Provel is a processed cheese that was invented in St. Louis in the 1940s as an alternative to mozzarella. Along with cracker-thin crust, it's the key ingredient in St. Louis-style pizza.
It's very gooey. If you grew up here, you love it. If you didn't, you kind of are curious about it.
It's gooier, like when you pull it off the pan. It's delicious.
It's ooey, it's gooey. It's a St. Louis staple.
You had me at ooey gooey. The Hill starts with pre-made bechamel sauce. That gets paired with some elbows, al dente of course, and then it's time for that infamous St. Louis pizza cheese.
Some people aren't sure about this cheese, mainly because it's not mozzarella. It's tangy, it's a little smoky, and it melts like a dream.
The Hill, named after St. Louis's Little Italy, pays homage to that neighborhood's celebrated cuisine.
One of the things that they love to make on the Hill is their own Italian sausage. Here we call it salsiccia. It's a medium-hot fennel sausage. The great part about the flavor of this sausage is it's really strong and it'll mix nicely with all the cheeses throughout the dish. This is a huge skillet. We have over 32 ounces of macaroni and cheese. I've never been able to finish a large myself, but I've had 10-year-olds and 70-year-olds both be able to down it.
A little red sauce.
To finish this mac off, we use a fresh local marinara from Di Gregorio's Market on the Hill.
And it's time to get our melt on.
These ovens are actually pizza ovens.
Why pizza ovens?
Because they don't make mac and cheese ovens. This oven's going to heat it both from the top and the bottom at the same time, making it nice and hot all the way through, giving it a good crispy top. This Hill is good to go, ooey, gooey, bubbly, and hot.
Oh my gosh. It's almost like a sauce. The Provel cheese is really creamy.
This is perfect cheese for mac and cheese. It just adds a really nice, smooth texture and melts in your mouth.
All right, who's the Provel naysayer here?
I guess that would be me.
Bill's Italian-inspired mac is so creamy, so delicious, it's been known to convert the anti-Provel crowd.
In St. Louis, you really can't get a pizza without it having Provel on it, and to have to actually speak up and say to your friends or whoever you're with that's getting the pizza that, can I get it with mozzarella? It's really, there's a bit of shame that comes with opening your mouth and saying that.
So I totally brought him here to convert him into a Provel lover. I think I'm gonna succeed with this.
We'll see.
Okay. It's really good. Do you love it?
This is the one use of St. Louis pizza cheese that I could go for all the time.
Provel may be polarizing, but this next homage to fromage is something everyone in St. Louis can get behind.
Beer cheese.
You heard the man. Raise 'em high for Cheeseology's beer cheese and bratwurst mac.
St. Louis is obviously a famous beer town, and this mac absolutely fits in perfect here.
Like all the recipes here, the beer cheese is Bill's own special brew, made with sharp cheddar, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and hot sauce.
This beer cheese is a spicy beer cheese.
Next, he adds a local pale ale.
You can never have enough beer in this. Cheers. Oh, this beer cheese looks incredible.
The beer cheese meets bechamel, noodles, and brats before baking in Bill's pizza oven. What's not to love?
It's beer cheese, it's bratwurst. Come on, man.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
definitely creamy and gooey. It's just such a full-bodied flavor. It's just absolutely fantastic.
That beer cheese is delicious. It's spicy. You get a little tingle on your tongue from it.
It's the right amount of spice and the right amount of smoothness. It makes the dish a little more savory, a little more interesting.
All I'm missing is my glass of beer. How about that?
Cheers to science. At Cheeseology, they may not be splitting the atom, but their mac and cheese is proof of better eating through chemistry. Mac and cheese is many things to many people, but exotic? Yeah, it is. In Southern California, mac and cheese is more than a meal. It's a metaphor for what makes America great, especially at Elbows.
Everybody comes to Elbows. We have every type of people here, every age of people here, and we have something on our menu to satisfy everybody.
Owner Punita Patel was born in India and raised in Africa. So for her, growing up, macaroni and cheese was an exotic treat.
My parents were world travelers and would bring Western things home, and pastas and cheese, those were like our treats. And masala mac was like a real big treat for us when my mom made anything cheesy.
Those Indian and American influences come together perfectly in Elbows' exotic yet comfy masala mac, which you can get with chicken tikka masala. Let's get into some Indian marinade. Yogurt, salt, and a special blend of spices shipped directly from her folks' home of Gujarat, India.
So there's gonna be cloves, coriander, pepper, cardamom, ground red chilies in there. I don't wanna give you all the ingredients or else you might start making it and not come here, so I gotta keep a little bit to myself.
That gets blended up with some fresh garlic and then rubbed all over the chicken breast.
This marinade kind of goes back to probably my grandmother or probably even my great-grandmother from India.
That sets up overnight. Then it's grilling time. That masala aroma is gonna draw you right in.
This is the flavor that I grew up around. If you go to an Indian wedding or an Indian party, when you're in the parking lot, you can already smell this.
The chicken gets charred to a beautiful finish.
So you're gonna dice it up instead of leaving big pieces because you wanna have a piece in every bite, right?
With the chicken done, time to focus on the mac. It features the basic building block of any quality cheese sauce, bechamel. But then comes the spicy subcontinental script flip.
This is a tomato and ginger-based sauce that we add. That's gonna give it color and flavor. And then, of course, the tikka masalas from India. You're gonna add that in there. A little salt. You've gotta make sure that that flavor from all these spices is in there all the way through. Pasta doesn't have any flavor, so you gotta add lots of flavor.
It's coming together nicely, but there's still one thing missing.
And the last thing to go in is our cheese. We use a blend of sharp cheddar and mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella helps that stringiness that you want in mac and cheese.
A little more cheese goes on top, and the whole thing gets browned in the salamander. Oh man, this is gonna taste like getting a big warm hug from the many arms of Vishnu.
So this is the delicious chicken tikka masala mac. Smells so good, easy and cheesy and gooey and just ready to dig into.
Well, this is my favorite, the masala mac. They've never disappointed me. It's just as delicious as always.
They're so good.
It's got great Indian spice, perfect amount of heat.
It's a combination of the two textures of like classic American mac and cheese with really delicious Indian flavors.
You didn't think Indian food would get better, but after having this macaroni and cheese, it just got a lot better. Tastes amazing.
It's very good. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I love Indian food, so having a dish like the masala mac that combines Southern mac and cheese and Indian food, that's where I'm comfortable.
It's incredible. It's like my mom's cooking, but combined with mac and cheese, and that's pretty amazing. That would drive in 2 hours of LA traffic to come here to eat it, for sure.
This is what I like.
When Punita moved to SoCal as a high schooler in the 80s, she went totally loco for Mexican food. And that love is the main ingredient in another great Elbows dish, the fajita mac. It features fresh, flame-roasted veggies. Did you forget something? Like a pan?
This softens the skin and it gives it a nice smoky flavor that you want for the fajitas. So you really definitely need a smoky flavor when you're cooking fajitas. This is how we get that smokiness. So these peppers are ready to go. Mix those with some onions. And that's our fajita mac topping right there.
Now to cook some steak. Punita uses a lean hunk of top sirloin.
A little bit of oil.
a little salt, and a little pepper. Very simple, because we're gonna add the fajita seasonings later on when we get it to the mac and cheese. Mexican food was the perfect choice for an Indian family that wanted garlic and spice, chilies and jalapenos, everything that makes Mexican food so delicious.
While that sizzles, let's get cracking on the mac. This sauce starts with more bechamel, a little ready-made fajita mix from a local mercado, crushed red pepper, garlic chili paste, and of course, el queso.
This is a blend of sharp cheddar, mozzarella, and some pepper jack. Pepper jack has that southwestern spicy flavor, so it adds to, creating that mac and cheese.
Rather than mix everything all together, Juanita keeps the fajita components on top of the mac for a more authentic presentation, which of course includes a few tortilla chips.
This is fajita mac and cheese. Makes you feel at home in Southern California.
Wow. When you're first eating it, you're like, oh, okay, cool, I'm eating fajitas. But then all of a sudden, like, the mac kicks in with the crumbs. It kind of takes it to another level.
I don't think I've ever had anything like this before. A lot of places do fajitas, but nothing with mac and cheese.
The, like, smokiness comes out of the peppers. Like, the fire-roasted nature of them is just fantastic. I love it.
That's just a whole nother level. It just gives the dish a complexity that you can't beat.
There's almost nothing elbows can't take and make better with a little mac and cheesification. So for mind-bending mac and cheese flavors from all over the globe, Elbows is the joint.
That's better than my mom's. Probably shouldn't have said that.
Next, we're heading out to the other Portland for a mac and cheese so good, you never know what people will do to get some.
I get usually the steak knife pointed at me if I try to reach over and have some of hers.
Mac and cheese is the standard bearer for comfort food. I think we've established that much. But can it be elevated to fine dining status? It can, if you're eating it at 555 in Portland, Maine.
All right, this is how I do it here. There's no reason to take a small bite of this delicious stuff.
I don't think it's considered the best. I think it is the best.
What we're doing here at 555 is approachable fine dining, if you will. There's no intimidation here. We are a restaurant for every man.
In a crustacean-crazy state like Maine, how does one go about making a lobster dish that stands out from the crowd? They merge it with the country's favorite guilty pleasure. Say hello to 555's Truffle Lobster Mac and Cheese.
So I grew up on boxed mac and cheese, and to tell you the truth, I still eat it from time to time. This is not that mac and cheese. This is mac and cheese for adults.
Chef Corey starts by creating a roux, a simple mix of butter and flour. He then combines it with hot cream and milk.
Once I add the roux to the cream and the milk, we'll have bechamel, your basic white sauce. Foundation for the dish. That is the goodness right there. You can see the sauce is thickened up, and then we're basically going to blend in 5 different cheeses.
Ah, yeah. 5. Gruyere, cheddar, Parmesan, Fontina, and mascarpone, an Italian cream cheese.
All right, that should do it, and we'll blend it all together.
All that cheese goes into the bechamel sauce and is instantly transformed into a classic cheese, or Mornay sauce. But isn't this lobster mac and cheese?
All right, so here's the star of the dish, Maine lobster, world-renowned. These babies are coming out of the water 4 hours ago.
The lobster is boiled for about 5 minutes and then dunked in ice water to stop the cooking process. Then all that sweet meat gets picked out of the shell.
So you can see beautiful lobster meat coming out of this lobster. Nice full shell, nice firm meat, beautiful color. So we're just gonna take the size down a little bit on the lobster here to make it a little more manageable. All right, now is the time. We're gonna finish cooking the lobster in butter. We're gonna do it gently at a low temperature just to keep it nice, tender, and moist.
While that lobster relaxes in its butter bath, the chef cooks up some torchio pasta and then combines it with his rich cheese sauce. Now it's time for all the different elements to come together.
Lobster straight out of the drawn butter, right on top. Look at that. Some of the butter kind of drains right into it as well.
A little truffle oil, because this dish wasn't rich enough yet, and a sprinkling of chives for some color. But we're still not done fancifying this mac.
And here we have black truffles from Italy. This is one of the rarest delicacies you can find, and it's Oh, it smells like you wouldn't believe, and it just adds a complexity to the dish and a bit of envy from the table next door.
Midnight. Let's roll on down to the streets of Atlanta with Mac the Cheese Truck, which is serving up some of the tastiest and most creative M&C south of the Mason-Dixon line. Georgia on your mind? You must be thinking comfort food. And no one does comfort food like Hotlanta, where you'll find Mac the Cheese Truck riding dirty and serving up the tastiest mac and cheese on 4 wheels.
I've definitely heard a couple times that we got the best mac and cheese in town. This is the only place you can get it is off of our truck. And I think hands down, our mac and cheese is the best thing in the city.
Bo Hodson is the mastermind behind these amped up versions of the traditional side dish.
I like to make people happy with food. I'm a people pleaser, so I like to serve this because it makes people so happy.
Bold flavors. As soon as you bite into it, it's an explosion of spice, tangy, sweet, depending on which one you get.
He's a people pleaser, all right. Mac the Cheese Truck's most popular dish is a mishmash of Southern staples, barbecue mac. Real Southern cooking means everything is made from scratch, and for Mac the Cheese Truck, it all starts in their commissary.
Okay, first we're gonna start off with a little bit of ground mustard. Traditionally is gonna be what gives you that homey feel of mac and cheese. Without it, it just doesn't taste like mac and cheese.
A little white pepper, cracked black pepper, salt, and cornstarch.
Oh, it's a labor of love, that's for sure. If you don't love this business, you should probably get out of it. I've never worked so hard and been so happy.
Time to multitask. The base is brought up to temp next door to a big boiling pot of macaroni.
Now this is where the cheese and the mac and cheese comes into play. We've got 8 pounds of shredded cheddar here that we're about to whisk into our slurry base. Man, that is smelling good.
And the moment you've all been waiting for, mac, meat, cheese. I think the two of you will get along just fine. All right, we've got the mac covered, but what about the barbecue?
Atlanta really loves its barbecue, so we got to make sure that we take care of this pork with some tender loving care. We've got our house-made special rub here. Well, it really draws the flavor out of the pork. I think it complements the fat content really nicely. So the more we put on, the better it's going to hold on, the better it's going to taste when it's all said and done.
You can't rush perfection. 10 to 12 hours later, the pork is ready to pull.
If we did it right, you should be able to take this bone right out. Barbecue is a huge staple here in Atlanta, so we have to make sure that the pork that we do here is on par with some of the best restaurants in the city, and I think we do a really good job with it.
Time to make like Ludacris and roll out to serve up some Southern hospitality to the ATL.
This is hands down the best barbecue mac and cheese you're ever gonna have in your life. We're gonna start off with a big heap and scoop of cheddar mac and cheese, and we're gonna top that with a little bit of our smoked pork with some of our house-made barbecue sauce. We're gonna bring it down here, and then we're gonna finish this bowl up with a little bit of house-made pimento cheese, fresh homemade pickle, and we're gonna finish it with a little drizzle of our homemade barbecue sauce. And that's our barbecue mac and cheese.
Fantastic. I mean, barbecue, pimento cheese, and mac and cheese, how can you go wrong?
Oh man, the barbecue, it's a beautiful thing. It can't get any better than this.
A lot of cheese, a lot of good sweet and savory pork, nice sweet barbecue sauce. Pretty tasty. Match made in heaven. Gotta get everything, though.
Gotta get everything. Oh, that's delicious. The barbecue sauce just pulls it all together very nicely, and the pimento cheese adds a little something to the mac and cheese. It's delicious.
If you come to the mac and cheese truck, it's definitely not just a side dish. It is, it's a whole meal in a bowl.
They say food is the fastest way to someone's heart. Mac the Cheese Truck knows a shortcut.
I love this mac and cheese.
Hopefully, we've inspired you Mac addicts to go out and try new twists on this comfort classic. What are you waiting for? When it comes to mac and cheese, there's always elbow room. In case you haven't noticed, the food revolution is taking over the streets. Nowadays, no matter where you live, the best way to experience great new taste is al fresco a go-go.
The food truck game has really stepped up.
This is the best in town.
The quality and variety of vittles from food trucks and carts has exploded in recent years.
God, I can't wait to put it in my mouth. Is it okay to drool on TV? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I need a napkin.
So good.
There's a signpost up ahead. Next exit, Street Food Paradise. First stop on our street food fantasy tour is San Francisco. There, wafting over the picturesque hills, is the sweet, smoky scent of bacon.
The smell of bacon just makes people happy. It draws them to the truck. It's an aphrodisiac. It's my siren song. Let's go.
Who doesn't love bacon?
In a week, we go through about 900 pounds of bacon, times by 4, 3,600 pounds of bacon a month, and growing.
In a food-centric, health-conscious city like San Francisco, you might think bacon would be a tough sell, but not for Jim. It seems his enthusiasm for the other white meat is just too contagious to resist.
We can dunk it, we can fry it, we can griddle it, we can bathe in it. It's just, you go nuts with bacon.
All right, you had me at bacon. And again at bacon fried chicken. Like every dish on this porkified truck, the bacon fried chicken starts with, I'll give you a hint.
We grind up some bacon in our spice grinder. So this is our bacon magic dust. Sandwich.
A Mondo mound of sriracha coleslaw adds a spicy layer of flavor to cut through all that richness.
So you've heard of chicken fried bacon? Well, this is our bacon fried chicken sandwich.
Is it okay to drool on TV? So terrible, I might have another bite, just to make sure it's terrible. Yeah.
It's kind of smoky. The slaw makes it a little tangy. The bacon's really the main flavor. Like, the chicken just complements it, so more bacon, the better.
Really? I can take a bite now? Jim is the bacon godfather. That's what he is.
For the godfather of bacon, not just any condiment will do. For his sandwiches, he goes bacon jam.
We're gonna start with a little pork belly fat.
Pork belly fat, the bacony sweet spot. Fat is joined by onions, garlic, brown sugar, cider vinegar, honey, and Jim's secret weapon.
So this is some really good San Francisco roasted coffee. It smells sweet, the honey and the cider vinegar and the sugar. It smells really good.
But wait, I feel like there's something missing.
The secret ingredient is always more bacon.
More bacon? He's a culinary genius. That bacon brew is left to reduce for 3 hours. Then it's blended together.
Feel the power of bacon. The power of bacon compels you.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. It's bacony. It's got depth from the coffee. It's got a little sweetness. The texture's perfect, and I'm going to go spread it on everything in my truck.
We'll settle for spreading it on a grilled cheese. Thank you very much.
So the grilled cheese sandwich reminds me of my childhood. It was my favorite sandwich, and I just make it better with bacon and bacon jam. It brings me back home. So the bread we get from a local baker in San Francisco. We like to cut it to order. Nice thick slices of our pan de mie bread. It's a real buttery style loaf of bread.
Then a generous amount of that decadent bacon jam goes on, followed by, Alex, I'm gonna go with bacon for 500.
So you got bacon that's got a little sweetness to it, and then you got your just regular crispy bacon, and then some really good cheddar cheese on top. And then what we're doing is we're gonna throw it on a griddle that's been seasoned with bacon grease and melt the cheese.
Onto the griddle, flippity-flip, and then it's time to get that bacon in your belly.
Here it is, our bacon grilled cheese with 4 layers of bacon.
It's overwhelmingly bacon. Sweet, sweet bacon jam.
There's an incredible amount of bacon in it, but it's absolutely wonderful. It's fried perfectly.
I feel like a caveman when I eat bacon.
And then the back hint is a grilled cheese sandwich. Everybody likes grilled cheese. but who knew it could get better?
I don't know if I can go back to having regular bacon.
Well, my friend, as long as the Bacon truck is rolling the streets of San Francisco, you won't have to. Move over, Paris. Milwaukee is the most romantic city in the world because that's where there's a food truck that married two beloved local favorites, beer and brats, inside a fluffy waffle. And it's run by Wisconsin's cutest couple.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Chris. Welcome to Eats and Treats Food Truck. Eats and Treats is sausages wrapped in waffles from our truck on a stick in Milwaukee.
That sums it up pretty well, and yet it's still hard to get your mind wrapped around the miracle on a stick that is the beer brat waffle. You know the old saying, if you want to make beer better, you gotta crack a few cold ones.
It's kind of a lighter beer, a little bit hoppy. It's got a nice caramely flavor to it. Really works well with the waffles. I was gonna save a little for the chef.
Next comes the dry ingredients, a mixture of flour, sugar, and buttermilk powder.
So we're pretty much there. I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt to it.
Some local brats get grilled and drilled. Now they're ready for the magical machine known as the Waffle Dogger.
It's become pretty much our main staple, our main seller. It's what brings people to the truck.
They're also drawn in by a familiar, enticing aroma.
This is the best part when you really smell the beer. Give her a spin. And then 4 minutes later, we'll have beer brat heaven.
And exactly 240 seconds later,
waffles are done. We like to leave the crispy edge. It's the best part next to the beer.
A little syrup, and it's beer brat waffle time on a stick.
A perfect Milwaukee breakfast.
It's the first time I've ever had a waffle wrapped around a sausage.
I love watching somebody try a sausage waffle for the first time. They take a bite out of it, and then you just see their face light up.
And when folks try the spicy jalapeno cheddar waffle, first they're like, and then they're all, whoa.
It's time to bring the heat. This is our spicy jalapeno cheddar waffle. We're gonna heat it up big time with some jalapenos and some chili powder. We're gonna make kind of a slushy here with some water and jalapenos.
Next comes the chili powder and waffle mix. Chris isn't big on measuring, so how do you know when you've got the right balance of ingredients?
If I smell it and it clears my sinuses out real good, I know we're ready to roll. See all those little dots? Those are gonna melt your face off.
Then some cheese-filled brats from straight out of Sheboygan get prepared for a proper waffling.
See all the cheese oozing out of them? Absolutely amazing.
Once more into the Waffle Dogger breach, and it's go time.
These are the spicy jalapeno cheddar waffle. These dogs will bite back.
The waffle is perfectly cooked and delicious. The cheese on top gives that extra little kick of flavor because there's jalapeno in the cheese, which is the best part.
Oh yeah, that's got some heat to it.
I love it because I love spice in my food.
It's Milwaukee spicy. It's not Thailand hot, but it is just enough. There's a nice bite from the jalapeno, and then there's chunks of cheddar cheese in the sausage too. It's really good.
You definitely can tell it's Wisconsin cheese.
Jalapeno and cheese everywhere, all over the waffle. And my face.
In these divided political times, it's good to know there are certain things everyone can agree on.
If you live in Milwaukee and you don't eat brats, then you need to really reassess.
We may never learn who let the dogs out, but at least now we know who put them into waffles. Meanwhile, in the West Coast capital of weird, once lowly potatoes are learning all about the power of positive thinking.
You're special. You're a star.
Portland, Oregon is a city that roots for the underdog. So it's no surprise that here, a humble side dish can rise to the rank of champion.
I'm Mike. This is Potato Champion. We serve the best fries in Portland, maybe the world.
Owner Mike McKinnon boldly takes fries where they've never been.
These are the best fries in the world.
But he also offers some traditional Canadian soul food.
Poutine is a French-Canadian dish. It's fries with cheddar cheese curds and gravy on top. We do our own take on it.
Mike grants us exclusive access to his secret training camp headquarters to see how champions are made. First up, the homemade gravy. That starts with mushrooms, garlic, and onions.
All right, next is balsamic vinegar. It adds a lot of zing to the gravy. Most poutine gravies don't include balsamic vinegar, but we add it to ours because we're in Portland and we're special. Next, we have ground bacon. That adds a lot of delicious bacon flavor to the gravy. All right, and salt. Salt adds a flavor of salt to the gravy.
No gravy's complete without some hearty meat stock. What's in yours, Mike?
Pig's feet, beef knuckle, beef marrow bones, celery, carrots, onions, made totally from scratch. All right, and the final thing is our camellia salt. It is a secret blend of a lot of spices. This is kind of one of the signature things about the gravy. If I told you what was in it, I would have to kill you.
3/4 of an hour later.
It's been 45 minutes and it's time to drizzle this delicious gravy all over a sexy cheese curds and fries.
Oh my gosh, we forgot to make the fries. Mike quickly washes and cuts up a mess of unpeeled Oregon-grown No. 2 russets.
So there's a lot of cutting to be done, so whoever's cutting the fries, they end up getting a pretty awesome beach body.
Before they hit the grease, each fry is given a pep talk.
You're gonna be amazing. You're gonna do such a good job. You're special. You're a star. You're a champion. You're a champion.
Then they're blanched for 6 minutes at 350 degrees in a custom-made double-wide fryer.
We work in a trailer, so we gotta have double-wide fryers. And this is where the potatoes become champions.
Back at the truck, they'll get a quick second crisping in slightly hotter oil. But this time, no basket, so they don't clump together and brown unevenly.
This is Portland, so we have free-range fries.
At last, some cheddar cheese curds, the delicious gravy, and all Mike's little champions come together. Time to put some poutine in your fry hole.
I've eaten poutine here, drunk off my at 3 in the morning more times than I can count. Yeah, because when you're drunk, you want something kind of salty and fatty.
It's salty, it's savory. It's a gravy I wished I would have had growing up at Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's the beef gravy, and they got onions in there. And there's even some rosemary and some herbs in there. It's really good.
I just like the cheese.
Seriously, you've never tried fries that provoke such passionate reactions.
This is the best poutine I've ever eaten. Canada, they ain't got on this.
Spoken like a true deep-fried diplomat. Like a lot of Portlanders, Mike is legally an adult, but he brings a childlike joy to his food, like in this next dish.
All right, it's peanut butter and jelly time.
That's right, PBJ fries.
The peanut butter in the PBJ fries is not peanut butter. It is a peanut-based Thai peanut sauce, which is what I'm about to make.
This thing has a whole gang of ingredients. Garlic, ginger, onions, cilantro, sesame oil, sweet soy sauce, coconut milk, and the MVP, lime juice.
Yeah, the lime juice really brightens up the flavor of the sauté sauce and makes the cilantro and ginger really pop out.
But of course, you can't call it peanut sauce without the peanuts.
I have fresh ground homemade peanut butter. It's just peanuts, just ground peanuts. That's it.
Then a locally sourced raspberry jam gets modified to Mike's specs with brown sugar, lemon juice, and liquid smoke.
It needs to be doctored up a little bit because it makes it fit better with the sauté sauce.
Next, Mike salts up a freshly fried batch using his special imported shaker.
Only the best for these little champions, right, boys? All right, there we go. Let's make some PBJ fries.
Finally, the 3 flavorful voices come together in perfect harmony.
Here they are, one and only Potato Champions PBJ fries.
Oh my God. These are so good.
It's really good.
Sauté is my favorite anyway. And with the J it's the best.
Spicy with a very sweet finish, and it's very good.
I love the raspberry jelly. It's really tasty. It's the best.
Mike and the P-Champ crew definitely dance to the beat of their own Spud drummer. But if you're the champ, who's your closest competitor?
We have no challenges yet. It's a competition of 1 so far.
Truly in a class by themselves. Let's keep this culinary caravan rolling down to New Orleans. This city invented Cajun and Creole cuisine, but now it's also home to a new hybrid of flavors known as
Creolina.
Exactly. Creolina combines North Carolina barbecue and traditional New Orleans fare that you can only find at Chef Nathaniel Zimmett's Q-Crawl.
Being from North Carolina, where pulled pork is done properly, I decided to do all of my research there. And so me and a bunch of my friends got together and went on a Q-Crawl.
On a what?
Q-Crawl. Barbecue crawl. Q-Crawl. The barbecue crawl? Q-Crawl.
Got it. And the preferred vehicle for Q consumption? New Orleans signature sandwich, the Po' Boy.
I've had a lot of po' boys. This is the best in town.
The most raved about Po' Boy on this truck, the pulled pork with purple cabbage coleslaw.
Y'all want some pulled pork?
All good pulled pork starts with rubbing a fat, juicy pork butt.
The first thing we do is we rub the pork. I take a pork butt, but we're pretty liberal with the rub. You want to make sure that you get it all inside of the meat, all the little crevices.
The rub is a secret blend of spices with chili powder for a kick and black pepper to help create a crunchy bark. After that butt is sufficiently rubbed up, it's smoker time. 7 hours in the chamber. Then Nathaniel does something unheard of in his home state.
Then we cook it in the oven for a couple of hours, maybe about 4 or 5 to see, just to kind of reintroduce that moist heat.
That's enough to start a war of Carolina aggression.
What I do with this is certainly sacrilegious to barbecue purists, but I think that it is the true way to make proper pulled pork.
Okay, so that's 7 hours in the smoker, 5 hours in the oven at 275 degrees, and now that pork is ready for a pull-in.
So, this is the bark. It's pretty awesome. We kind of don't ever want to get rid of it, so we'll just start to kind of break the meat up.
But what's Carolina pulled pork without the sauce?
I'm gonna take the tradition of Lexington, North Carolina, the barbecue sauce that I grew up with, and I'm gonna kind of put my own twist on it.
It starts like all good Lexington sauce, with cider vinegar and a little salt and pepper. But then this wayward son of the South throws in his own barbecue rub. Shaved sweet onions, garlic, ketchup, and one ingredient requiring gloves.
The gloves are for these crazy spicy Thai chilies. The Thai chilies have a lot of sweetness, but a fiery, fiery heat. Everybody should like that heat.
That spicy vinegar sauce and the pulled pork form a nice crust together on the flat top, and then get stuffed on bread from a local Vietnamese bakery. Top that with homemade purple cabbage, and it's ready to go under the knife.
And you can hear that crust, which is just a wonderful thing. You see how wonderful that sandwich is. We go right into a boat.
A little too much for you there, huh?
Dude, that's so good. To be honest, I mean, there's a little spice to it. The flavor is just, it's a little overwhelming. It's amazing. There's so much going on right now.
Best part gotta be that pulled pork. It's so good. It's just like, really good.
There's a lot of smokiness from the smoked pork, and then there's like vinegar and the coleslaw.
It's a little bit tangy, it's a little bit smoky, but mostly it's that coleslaw that's kind of overpowering everything in a good way.
Not New Orleans enough for you? Nathaniel digs deep into the Gulf waters for his next fusion po' boy. Dipping with spicy sauce. One final shot of butter, a squeeze of lemon, extra green onions, and it's time to stuff that roll.
Look how big these shrimp are. They just barely fit in there, too. Now that is New Orleans barbecue shrimp on the go.
Hot dog lovers, pay attention, because all your Frank fantasies are about to come true at a little spot in East Nashville called I Dream.
I dream of you with the light brown hair.
I love it. I Dream of Weenie is run by owner Leslie Allen and her trusty chef Jules. And there is just so much to love about this place. Where do we start? There's the food. And then there's the double entendres.
So you might want to cut that one out.
And did we mention that this joint is made out of a converted VW bus? But let's focus. We're here for the dogs, and more specifically, the Triple H Weenie.
The Triple H Weenie.
Then it rockets into the rich and gooey stratosphere with a ton of cheese, lots of butter, and some chopped onions for good measure.
And meat from that charcoal grilled 100% beef dog.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. While the hash browns bake, Jules starts is a classic American breakfast on a bun. For something a little more exotic, you might want to try the Porter Road Butcher Chorizo Weenie.
Oh man.
Huh?
That's really good.
This dog features a tangy jicama slaw that starts by putting tomatillos, onion, poblanos, and jalapenos in a blender, along with cilantro, olive oil, sugar, salt, and garlic.
This looks so fresh, and I wish you could smell it. It is so delicious. That cilantro and the pepper and onion really comes out. Then we're just gonna mix it in with our jicama now to make kind of a dressing for the jicama slaw.
And as quick as that, it's time to pile it all up.
Local artisan bun, locally sourced chorizo sausage, and then we're gonna top it with sour cream, jicama tomatilla slaw, and avocado slices. And there it is, our Porter Road Butcher Chorizo Weenie.
Just can't beat that great taste of the chorizo.
I think I hear your inner child's stomach grumbling. Better bring that kid to this Rocky Mountain Rolling Bistro. It's elevating peanut butter and jelly to new heights. When negotiating the thin altitude of Denver, Colorado, you need rich, hearty food. Something that will stick to the roof of your very soul. Enter the Purple Truck. PB&J puts a sophisticated spin on that old childhood favorite, but you never ate anything at recess as good as... Who'd have guessed that the first sandwich most kids learn how to make would grow into a dish foodies flock to?
Hey, PB&J is not for everybody. It's a very specific niche, and if you are into it, you are way into it. We've got a lot of stalkers that I've gotten to know personally, really cool people.
The most dedicated follower of the Purple Truck might be superfan Stacy.
Thank you. Awesome. I look forward to this every week. I try to find where they're going to be, and sometimes I'm impatient, and I even ask Matt. I'll, email him, Facebook him, and ask where he's going to be. It's the best. He comes up with insane combinations, and I'm crazy about it.
Check out this exotic offering, the Thai PB&J. We take you inside Matt's secret Hey PB&J cave, where he's mixing up the Thai peanut butter. First, he pours gobs of roasted goobers into his vintage nut butter blender. Then what happens?
Really, the secret behind it is a lot of fresh ginger. It really adds that punch. It adds a lot of bite. It cuts through the richness of the peanut butter, marries really well with the sweetness of the orange marmalade.
Boy, he really does love ginger.
I always add a little bit more than I think I need, and it ends up great. Dark brown sugar, fresh squeezed lemon juice, soy sauce and peanut butter, yes. Chili pepper flakes, just a taste. So this is our finished spicy Thai peanut butter.
This little bite of Bangkok in the Rockies goes on fresh baked bread, along with crunchy crushed peanuts, orange marmalade, sweet coconut, and fresh basil. Then the whole thing gets grilled to a crisp golden brown. Now we're ready to tie one on.
Here it is, the weirdest but most wonderful sandwich on the truck, the Thai PB&J.
I love it. It tastes like a slightly sweeter version of a pad thai dish, but just ooey and gooey, and it's fantastic.
It's really sweet. Because like the basil and the orange marmalade is like really sweet. I've never had orange marmalade on a sandwich before, so it's pretty good.
Eating peanut butter and jelly normally makes you feel like a kid, but they put all these gourmet ingredients in it, so it's really fancy.
And the Hey PB&J buzz continues to build, which makes sense. Like peanut butter, news this good is easy to spread. Get ready to flip for pancakes done Chicago style. You won't believe the big flavors coming off this little griddle. Chicago is known as the city of big shoulders and even bigger appetites. Good thing there's a truck making versions of all your favorite foods that are fully jacked. Make that fully flapjacked.
I'm Kyle. I'm Leah, and this is Baby Cakes. Baby Cakes is a gourmet pancake food truck. We make the most mind-blowing, mouth-watering, extremely delicious pancakes you've ever had in your life.
On this truck, pancakes shed their syrup of oppression and soar to their full potential, be it sweet or savory. like in this new spin on a local favorite.
People in Chicago love pizza, deep dish pizza especially. So that's why I came up with the idea for the deep dish sausage pizza pancakes.
This crust-busting delicacy starts by sizzling hunks of fresh ground pork.
And I season it with fresh herbs, sage, thyme, oregano, and basil.
Herbs? Check. Now how about some spices?
This is a spice blend that I make with garlic, kosher salt, pepper, and cayenne to give the pork a little spice.
Smells delicious already.
This smoke and smell is my best advertising for the truck.
Leah sets the sausage aside and moves on to the pancake part. Batter up.
So this pancake batter is totally savory. There's no sugar in here at all. And it's based on the Chicago-style pizza crust, which has yeast, butter, a little bit of cornmeal, and flour and baking soda. So it actually tastes just like a Chicago-style deep dish pizza crust.
Now let's build this baby.
I like to load it up with a lot of toppings.
Leah piles on sausage, fresh basil, and a provolone mozzarella blend, and then flips them. Hold up, the cheese is on the griddle. Don't you want it in the middle?
I try to get it crispy like you would have as a actual pizza crust.
Gotcha, very smart. Finally, there's the savory tang of fresh homemade marinara, and just a kiss of Parmesan. Mwah.
So here they are, Chicago deep dish pancakes, baby cake style.
Do Chicagoans like this hybrid? Oh, it's selling like you know what.
That is so good.
Oh, this is great. It's like a Chicago deep dish pizza and a pancake and a baby, and this is it.
This tastes like Lou Malnati's deep dish, and Lou Malnati's is known for being the best pizza in Chicago. There's just so many layers of sausage. It's heavenly.
It definitely has that deep dish Chicago flavor to it, that's for sure.
It tastes just like Mama made it, man. It's so perfectly doughy in the middle. It's perfect.
Fabulous.
Seriously, Leah's like the Thomas Edison of pancakes. She's invented over 200 different varieties.
Fried Twinkie, tiramisu, strawberry margarita,
Salted caramel,
apple bacon bourbon,
banana chocolate chip,
bacon, egg, and cheese,
sausage cheddar,
deep fried Twinkie,
pina colada, pumpkin pie,
black cherry bourbon, Chicago-style hot dog, Italian beef, coffee and donuts,
steak tamale, chicken tamale,
shrimp scampi, crab pimento,
cinnamon roll, Korean skirt steak pancake,
red velvet cream cheese.
I mean, there's billions of them.
The latest spicy success story? The steak tamale pancake.
The base is actually maseca, which is lime-cured cornmeal, which is the exact same thing that they use in actual tamales. And I use tender skirt steak with adobo seasoning, Mexican cheese, and some fresh-made salsa.
When it comes to skirt steak, Leah has no beef with it.
Skirt steak is a very flavorful meat, and it picks up the flavors of spices very well, and it's also perfect because it's very tender. I'm obsessed with skirt steak. It's like, I would eat skirt steak for every meal.
But of course, her first love is pancakes.
I spend every moment of my life thinking about pancakes. In fact, I was on the phone with my friend the other day, and they were telling me about their weekend, and I thought, I literally have nothing to talk about except pancakes. I was like, this is embarrassing. I need to read a book or something, so I have something to talk about.
Don't sweat it. Your flapjacks are fascinating. She finishes these off with some cotija cheese, fresh roasted tomato garlic salsa, and a little cilantro for color.
So this is my skirt steak tamale pancake, a little taste of Mexico to warm you up on a cold Chicago day.
Looks muy delicioso. How say you, Chicago?
These are amazing.
Really unique. A little bit almost of a corn cake flavor to it, a little bit of queso fresco. It's delicious. It's really terrific. I love it.
Changed the game. They changed the game. Baby cakes literally changed the game.
Now you know why Baby Cakes is on the short stack of America's best food trucks. Now wait till you see what makes this portable pizzeria in LA so special. I'll give you a hint. The oven is totally stoked. Food trucks are full of inventive ways to create delicious eats on the go and in an instant. So would you believe that Urban Oven in Los Angeles is serving some of the city's finest pizzas? And they're doing it in a real wood-fired oven. On a truck?
People walk over to the truck, the moment they see a wood-fired oven inside the truck, I mean, they're sold instantly.
Chef Scott Tremonti and his crew crank out gourmet pizzas in under 5 minutes. But what about that heat?
On a good day, it's about 95 degrees inside our truck, and on a bad day, it's 112.
But you don't have to worry about the heat. You can grab a slice and sit out under the trees at Grand Park, one of Urban Oven's favorite haunts. While you're there, be sure to try out one of their most creative pies, the Mateo.
Mateo is definitely one of our more unusual pizzas, and the fact that there's a yolk that just oozes all over the pizza, people love it.
But as any pizza maker will tell you, great pizza needs great dough, baby.
In a big pizzeria, this mixer would be 3 times the size, or the size of a human being. But since we're on a truck, we have space restraints, and so we have to use something a little smaller.
The dough is mixed and then left to rise. 18 hours later, and it's go time.
That is a nice dough ball right there.
Scott fires up the oven, getting it to a pitch-perfect 650 degrees. Now it's time to put this pie together.
So this is our shredded mozzarella, which is whole milk, and it actually contains a little buffalo milk, so it's got a nice tartness to it, very creamy. I've never milked a buffalo, but I can imagine it's a very difficult process, but it's definitely worth it. These are Yukon Gold potatoes.
Next, he adds caramelized onions and applewood smoked bacon. Because, well, bacon.
I love bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? It's the magical animal. There we go.
Then comes a gift from another magical animal.
I'm dropping the egg right there in the center. Give it a little blow. Just make sure it's not sticking.
The fire gets that dough a-rising, and in the blink of an eye, it's pie time.
That looks perfect. Tons of color, tons of flavor. This is the Mateo.
One bite, and your soul soars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I need a napkin. So good.
Maravilloso.
I have never thought to put egg on a pizza, ever.
Wonderful.
The gooiness of the egg combined with the gooiness of the cheese just makes for a gooey extravaganza. I love it.
Gooey extravaganza? That's a new one. Maybe Porkapalooza is how we should describe Urban Oven's most popular pizza.
The fennel sausage is one of our more traditional pizzas. We make the fennel sausage from scratch, and I've had Italians come over and tell me that they hadn't had better Italian sausage before.
That homemade sausage starts with ground pork butt for maximum flavor and fattiness. Then the spices come in.
It's Italian sausage, so it's got to have a little kick. So we use the red pepper flakes to add a little heat.
Then a pinch of salt and some sugar.
Next, toasted fennel seeds, hence the name fennel sausage. We use a little bit of garlic just to get the flavor. You can't have something Italian if it doesn't have garlic.
Next, a bit of Italian parsley, and it's ready for mixing.
Working on this truck, if you're not getting your hands dirty, you're not doing it right. It's a little gooey. So what we do now is we would actually take it and we would par bake it, and which would then give us our finishing sausage that we would use on top of our pizza.
Let's not just talk about it, let's do it. Scott starts out with the same homemade dough, but this time he tops it with a tangy Pomodoro tomato sauce and some more of that shredded mozzarella.
So now I'm gonna grab our homemade fennel sausage, and we like to shred it up so that's almost like a ground beef. Texture is also a big part of the whole experience when you're eating pizza.
A quick trip to that blazing wood fire oven, and then one final touch.
And here's our magic fairy dust, and it's the pollen from the fennel plant, and it tastes like magic. Here it is, a taste of Italy in downtown Los Angeles.
Looks good. That is amazing.
That's awesome. As a Boston guy, this was a good experience.
But don't take Mr. Boston's word for it. Track down the Urban Oven, grab a slice, and decide for yourself. The old-fashioned roach coach is a thing of the past. Today's food trucks put the go in gourmet. Whatever your favorite food, there's an awesome truck somewhere doing the best version of it you ever had. So keep your eyes peeled and honk if you're hungry.